Hello once again. Let's move on with our menu here. I think that you should have something that looks very much like this in front of you. You've got 4 weeks down the left-hand side. You've got the 5 days all filled in. We had the 3 spaces right here. Okay. Remember, those were put there by hitting the return key with the cursor in front of the table. Now we're going to start to work putting some meals together. Okay, so we're going to use text boxes for this. There are different ways of doing this, but I have reasons for this. I want to keep the video as short as possible, so I'm not going to go into those a lot. You click on text box, there it is. Okay, these arrows are important, but not important for our task. What we're going to look for are some little boxes, control boxes on the side. Okay, type to enter. So let's have hamburgers. Okay, now I'm going to click outside the text box. I'm going to go back in and click on it. And as you can see, there are the control boxes right there. And as you move the cursor over that lower right one, or any corner one, it gives you the up and down and left and right control of that box. Make it as small as you can to be comfortable there. Okay, and while those control boxes are there, let's grab it, click and hold, and bring it up here. Let's put it over Monday. That doesn't mean we're going to have hamburgers on Monday, it's just resting there. Another text box. Let's have hot dogs. All right, good. Click out of it, click in it, grab a corner, make it as small as possible. And let's put hot dogs right there. Okay? Now, let's have one more text box. Let me show you something a little bit here. Pizza. Yeah, good, good. Now, if you don't make your text boxes, maybe this is not really that important, but if you don't make your text boxes as small as you can, all right, like that pizza could be smaller. All right, I'm going to move pizza up here, and you can see that hamburgers and hot dogs and pizza are all on the same line, if you will, that blue line running through them. But that blue line centers them on the text box size, right? So the reason pizza is above the other two is because the text box is being centered, not the text. So we can make that smaller. Grab it and pull it down. Ah, there you go. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm going to let you put me on pause and go to work putting in a bunch of menu items. While you are doing that, I'm going to slip over to a table that I have much more completed, and when you start it up, we'll be sort of working together. Okay, so put me on pause and see you in a minute. Okay, now if you are have a menu put together, it might look something like that. These are all the dishes that we put together, and you notice that we put chicken in the first two, and you know, fish types and pastas here, beef over here, not necessary, but you know, okay. Now you can see here that we've already added some meals. Okay, so let's have some chicken pasta. So we click on chicken pasta, Command C. All right, so now we've just copied that text box. And let's have chicken, don't drag it, don't drag that text box. let's just bring it down here and double click and we'll get that box active, and we'll Command V it as in view, and there's our chicken pasta. Let's have spaghetti, Command C, don't drag it, bring it down Tuesday, double click, there you go, Tuesday is active, Command V to view it. Alright? Now, you could build as many weeks as you wish up here from your menu. Your menu is valuable to see, I think, up here like this. And if you pull the text boxes down in, of course, you don't see them up at the top like this. But once you get down into further weeks, let's add a couple more rows. So highlight 26, Format, Table, Add Row Below. Yeah, okay. Now, once you get all of your, or many of your meals used up here, you know, 3 weeks ago, you may want to have beef goulash soup again. All right, so at that point, just highlight, click once and highlight that cell. See the hand there. Click and hold, that grabs it, and pull it down there. Okay, it's true that it's disappeared here, but you don't really care what you had last March 5th maybe. You want beef goulash soup up here though, because you want to see it as a choice of things that are possible to have. I like prawns. Click. Grab prawns. Yeah, put them down here. Sweet. Mushroom pasta is good. And there you have it. It's very doable. I think it's usable, but keep in mind, if you have a different way of meal planning, this is not supposed to replace that. What you're doing here is learning a few skills. You learned text boxes and some of their characteristics. You've learned how to create a table, change the size of the columns. You had some good learning going on here, and maybe you could use it for another project. I actually have one in mind, and we'll see that maybe for homework next week. It has to do with travel and packing lists. Okay, so there you have it. Good luck, and I hope by the next class you're feeling very comfortable with this.